Welcome, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you've been having a great day and hope you've been doing some amazing things as well. Today, the topic that we're going to pretty much discuss is leaving while you're on top. As you might know, yesterday you got a lot of posts, or you've seen a lot of posts, a lot of tweets, status updates, and things. Steve Jobs resigned as CEO of Apple. Congratulations, in my opinion. I'm not feeling down about it. I don't think his company's going to crumble to the bottom. It's just now he now has the opportunity to soak in life a little bit more, a little bit better, and now do some things that he probably wants to do. But a lot of people they've been talking about, is this company going to crumble to the ground? Is Apple now going to form into this mediocre company that's going to fall back? No, I doubt that's gonna happen. I doubt because he left, the creativity of the company is gonna go away, and things are just gonna go back to probably what they used to do when Apple pretty much fired Steve Jobs the first time before they asked him to come back. I doubt that's gonna happen. I mean, you got to think about the brand and the community that Apple has all together. You have raving fans like me that I'm on my MacBook, I have my iPhone, that if you release a product, it's going to sell out, on the first day. What Steve Jobs has created and what he has done, he's left on top. I mean, your company, their last quarter numbers, you've made more money than the government, which is kind of funny, but then also kind of bad in a sense. Your stock has been growing. You have been helping out multiple things. Your campaigns for marketing, advertising, and public relations have been tremendously amazing. You've been really, they've engaged, they've changed the way Apple has ran. And that's one of the key things that a lot of entrepreneurs need to start understanding, is leaving while you're on top. You got to think of almost like how, if you don't know a man named Frank Lucas was a top drug dealer on the East Coast in New York that ran everything. And he didn't understand the concept of leaving while on top, leaving while you're bringing in millions of dollars, and then leaving the game. It's the same thing right now when it comes to entrepreneurs, and understanding when it's time to let go and time to move on to something else. Right now I keep talking to a lot of people that are just so stuck on, Facebook pages and building this, or getting out this latest product, or sucking it. You're wasting time. Leave now while you produce an income and start creating something else. Start focusing on something else that's going to generate you income and money, and you're going to become passionate more about something else. Steve Jobs is probably leaving for a lot of reasons that we probably won't know. Maybe it's his health. Maybe it's not because he's tired of his company. It's not that. Maybe it's some other things that we might not know. But then, when it comes to a lot of people that left on top, they started to do something else. Gary Vaynerchuk 2 days ago just did his last daily great video, and he's about to take the rest of this year off to focus on something else to enter into the new year. You got to look at yourself now. We're going into August. We're pretty much done with August now. We're going into September, and we have a couple of more months left in this year. You got to look at the plans and the things that you've been developing this past summer and at the beginning of the year, and see, is it time for you to leave and do something else? Focus on something else. I had a great conversation with one of my good friends, Christian. He runs Smart Boy Designs. Check him out, great guy. And we were talking about that, taking time to reevaluate and do things now that are going to be different, so we leave on top. Think about that for yourself. Think about, are you doing something right now that's generating you income? Are you being productive, or are you being busy? Because it's two different things. Are you generating a passive amount of income, or are you just doing things that are pretty much, you're bringing in $1,000 this month, and then next month is $50 or $100? You need to start evaluating that and leave when you are at that level of, okay, I'm done. I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to go into this. That's what I've been developing. For the next couple of months, for the rest of this year, I'm focusing on 2012. No, 2011 is not done, but in my opinion, for the ventures and things that I'm trying to get into, it is. I'm trying to focus on what I'm trying to build next year, and what processes and systems I'm trying to build next year to build a better brand and to build a better business. That is what Steve Jobs has left. He left on top. He did a phenomenal job with this company and the products and the things that he's done, but he left on top. And you got to look at that for your own self. Are you on top right now, and are you in a position to leave and start focusing on something else? You know, what do you, if it's not making you money, stop doing it. Stop wasting your time. If you've been doing it for a year and a half or 2 years and you haven't made $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on a consistent basis, leave and stop. Yeah, a lot of people might get pissed off or don't like that because they say, oh, it's why it can be your passion, but sometimes passions don't pay the bills. Let's be honest here. Sometimes they just don't. And sometimes it's best to let it go, soak it in for a weekend, and get to something else. I hope you enjoy. I want to see your thoughts and feelings on this specific topic of leaving while you're on top. Is it best to stop or continue and ride it out until it hits a dead end? I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for checking out the video, and I look forward to the discussions that we have down below.